family, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be decorating for Christmas. I am going to transform the front room to the best of my abilities, and I'm so excited because this is my first time decorating my home. I'm going to start off by getting a bin and getting all the fall stuff out of the way, and then I'm going to clean up. I know I'm going to have to vacuum multiple times because I'm sure the trees are going to shed, but let's get to it.
Before I begin decorating or cleaning, I go ahead and I get a bin out and I start removing all of my fall items. I don't tend to use color coordinated bins because my bins you can see in the basement, so I just don't like a bunch of color going on. I'd rather just have them all be in the same color gray bins. I do, however, label everything so I know what is what. I then start to just clean up the house. One of my favorite things to use are those Meyer sprays. Is their multi-surface spray, and I love the smell of it. I currently have the mum one. I think that was a limited edition fall one. I haven't gotten any of the Christmas ones in just yet. And as I wipe everything down, I just use a microfiber cloth, and sometimes I go back with a towel. It just kind of depends on the surface of what it is that I'm cleaning. As I clean, I also wipe all of the mirrors with some glass cleaner. The glass cleaner I'm using is from Walmart, and then I'm using some glass cleaner pads from Dollar Tree. I decided that I wanted to vacuum and wipe the floors with my sweeper. Pepper, she doesn't hate vacuums. She likes to attack them. She likes to attack anything that is cleaning dirt off of the ground. I think she thinks the dirt belongs to her and these things are trying to take it from her. So anytime I vacuum, anytime I use a Swiffer, anytime we rake leaves outside, she attacks whatever it is that is trying to remove dirt or just stuff you don't want around the place.
What are you doing? How'd you find that? How'd you find this pumpkin?
The Swifter in particular, she always tries to just bite apart. She's not scared of these things, like I said. She just barks the entire time and then tries to bite it. It depends on what I'm feeling, but I decided to use the Swiffer to clean the hardwood floors, knowing that I was gonna have to do both, like I said, because the trees and glitter was gonna get everywhere. So I got this pencil skirt you guys see right here from Big Lots recently, and I got it with a coupon, so it cost me $70. I ended up putting a throw blanket around the bottom to be the tree skirt because I didn't have anything on hand.
And now for the main event, coming in at 70 feet and probably 50 pounds, Bethany isn't sure. The main Christmas tree! Woo! Bethany's struggling. I agree, it's beautiful.
The Christmas tree that I got is from a store called At Home. It kind of reminds me of IKEA. If IKEA were a only home decor store, and it's not like it has prices like IKEA where everything's super inexpensive. It's just kind of like the way the logo looks and how big it is. It just kind of reminds me of IKEA. So I decided that I wanted to do ribbon this year on my Christmas tree. So I got this ribbon from Walmart, and I was putting it through the tree, and I didn't know exactly what the heck I was doing. So I decided I'm going to add the ornaments and then I'll figure out the ribbon after. And basically the ribbon ended up being like some type of garland. Now pretty much all of the ornaments that you see on my Christmas tree are from Hobby Lobby. Pretty much every single ornament except for the gold ball ornaments, and those are from Dollar Tree. You guys, I love Dollar Tree ornaments for a freaking $1. Now sometimes the top of them comes off, but you could just hot glue them back on, because for $1 for 12 of them, like, yes ma'am, give it to me. Decorating for Christmas is so relaxing to me. I was playing my Christmas music. You can't hear it because I would get a copyright strike. It was so relaxing, but I kind of felt a sadness this year just because I've told you guys I've lost 5 different family members this year, and it was hard. It was a very hard year for me, and like the thought that this holiday season I'm not celebrating with these people, the thought that I no longer have Penny with me for this holiday season, it's a very hard thing to wrap my head around. Like, I'm still partly in shock from this year, and so when I was decorating this, I kind of keep stopping myself from like breaking down in tears, because I love Christmas. I love it so much, and I love the holiday season, but this holiday season there's a different feeling for me because it's just been a lot of loss, and I'm sorry to bring you guys down, but that's my life, and that's what I'm going through this year. And so it was a bittersweet feeling. I love it. It makes me happy, but there is just kind of a cloud for me. But I'll say this, nothing cheers me up more than the holidays. So though I have this feeling where I just feel like a tremendous loss, at the same time, I feel happy. And I feel happy that I got to spend countless holiday seasons with people that I love, even if they're gone. I was lucky enough to spend all those seasons with them. So, I don't know. Okay, let's bring this mood back up. I'm showing you guys some products right now because I wanted to show you guys you can always get inexpensive items at places that you wouldn't even think. Like Five Below, most of the Christmas trees, the smaller Christmas trees you see me decorating with, they're from Five Below. A lot of the stuff I'm decorating with is from Walmart, and things that I made from Dollar Tree and the Target Bullseye Playground. So, keep your eyes out at inexpensive stores as well. Don't just think you have to go to only Hobby Lobby and you only have to go to Home Goods. And both of those stores have inexpensive items, but you can get even cheaper items at other stores. So that was the Christmas tree area that I was messing with. I love it because it looks super rustic. So half of my room is more of a rustic feel, and then the other half, there's a little bit more green and red tones, more of like the classic look, but it's a mixture of rustic and classic. So it blends in nicely with the front half of the room, but it still has its own little vibe and a little bit more on the Christmas side. Lots of the stuff you see, there's a good chance there is a tutorial for it. So always check out my channel if you want a tutorial on something. I started to decorate my credenza. I reused lanterns I had during the fall season. I tend to buy items that can be reused throughout seasons and holidays because you can't always buy in bulk for absolutely every single season and absolutely every single holiday. So it's nice to have items that can transition all throughout the year. So I tend to buy items like that. And that's a big reason why I went up with a buffalo check theme in lots of my decor during fall and during Christmas time, because I was able to reuse those items and it transitioned well. I'm still struggling with exactly what I want to do on the wall behind my couch. I like what's there right now, but I feel like there needs to be a little bit more of something. And I don't know what, because I don't want to overdo it. But I just feel like something else has to go there. But I've yet to figure out what that something else is. You can see that I reused all the throw pillows that were on my couch except for one, the Jesus is the Reason for the Season throw pillow. I got that at Marshall's for $16.99, but that's what I mean. I was able to reuse my buffalo check pillows throughout summertime, throughout fall, and now I like to buy items that can be reused so I can save some money. Even though I like to spend my money, I do also like to save some money. So I try to buy items that can be reused throughout different seasons and holidays, like I said. The one area in my house I was most excited to redecorate was actually this little like window looking cutout inside of my house. It was the first thing I decorated for fall. So the items inside of there were the items that were sitting inside of my house for the longest. So I wanted to just get rid of it. And I was excited. I made like a little Christmas tree area that looks like a cut down your own Christmas tree area. I thought that was super cute. And most of the pictures you see, the bigger pictures you see, are either from Hobby Lobby or Ross. Things are going to start getting a little funky. I woke up at 8 a.m. and started filming right away. And I was filming all day. My sister was like, hey, can I bring Izzy over? That's my parents' dog. She was watching him because my mom's in Arizona. And she's like, can I bring him over and you watch him while I go to the store? And I was like, sure, that's fine. And then I couldn't film anymore with those two. They were fighting, playing nonstop. So I had to try to break it up. I was like, what can I do to break them up? And I know that Pepper likes to chase the vacuum. So I was like, I'm going to get the vacuum out. That will give Izzy a break because Pepper tends to pick on Izzy more than Izzy picks on her. So I got the vacuum out. My parents have only hardwood floors, and I think it was Izzy's first time hearing a vacuum. It did break them up from acting a fool for a while, but I stopped shortly after because Izzy was obviously freaked out, and I was like, I don't want to freak this little puppy out. So I just did some last minute things this day. I added fairy lights everywhere. I love fairy lights. I love having lights everywhere. And then it was the next day. So you can't tell that it's the next day because I decided to wear the same shirt and pants for some consistency. but it's a different day. You could tell slightly because I don't got my lashes on anymore. So the next day I started working on my tablescape. I pretty much kept the table the same way that I had it during fall time in terms of the runner that was there, the greenery, some of the candles. I left the same chargers and plates, but I added obviously things that were more geared toward Christmas on the tier tray. Lots of little gnomes and Ray Dunn mugs with candy canes inside of them. I really like using the Dollar Tree miniature Christmas trees around the house, and so I added some of those to the tier tray. This tier tray I got at Hobby Lobby half off for $12, and pretty much everything on this table was from Hobby Lobby except for, like I said, the chargers, the plates, the little silverware that I'm adding. That's all from Dollar Tree. Like I said, half of the front room has more just rustic tones, more farmhouse, and then the other half has a little bit more reds and greens, more of the basic kind of Christmas colors. So as I added more red and greens to that side of the house, I did still incorporate tones that were similar to the front part of the house so that it all blends in nicely together. You know, my front room and my living room, I don't know what you want to call it. So like where the TV is and where my table is, it's just one big room. So it kind of separates them by adding the red to one side, but it still is all cohesive, so it doesn't look entirely funny where one side is just red and green and then the other side is just more wood tones and like darker greens and just like neutral colors. All the plates that you see and the chargers and silverware, that's all from Dollar Tree. The only thing on top of there that isn't from Dollar Tree are those little sprigs that I'm adding. That's from Target, and those are only $1 for 4 of them. And it's very, very nice and inexpensive. I really, really like the way that the tier tray came out. If you're wondering about the tier tray, I got it from Hobby Lobby, and it was only $12 half off. Originally $24.99, but if you pay full price for anything at Hobby Lobby, what are you doing? There's always a coupon online, and everything pretty much always goes on sale. I had to turn the lights on for this part because it was just like way too dark, so that's why things look a little bit more orange. I really like this wreath. At Home has inexpensive wreaths. This one was $24.99. Now if you make a wreath, you can make it cheaper for that, but when you're buying wreaths, like, they're not cheap. They are not cheap, especially for nice ones, and I consider that one a nice one. So like I told you guys, I love adding lights absolutely anywhere that I can. I actually need to get more fairy lights because I plan on wrapping it around the wreaths that I have and garland. But I added some red and green lights from Walmart and Dollar Tree inside of the stand, or I don't even know what you want to call this. It's a TV stand. I don't know. That's what it used to be for me. But I added some inside of there, and it just looks so pretty. Like, if you can add lights wherever, fairy lights or these LED lights in your Christmas decor, whether it be on top of the table in your tier trays, on top of a TV stand, it just makes things look so much more magical, in my opinion. It just looks beautiful. I pretty much kept all the tier trays that I got last fall at Target out. I bought like the 3 different ones that they have, and all 3 of them I used during fall, and I'm also using them during Christmas. 2 of them you guys could see, and then the 3rd one that I had is this little black one, but I stuck that inside of our bedroom. Now I'm not really going to show you guys how I'm doing the bedroom because I'm not doing anything to our bedroom and my filming room, just because my filming room is a mess with Christmas stuff right now, and the bedroom, I've told you guys this, my bedroom isn't finished at all. I will have a before and after though soon enough after Black Friday, because Black Friday is when we're going to get a bedroom set, and then we're going to finish up the bedroom. Right now it just looks like, honestly, like a dump. It looks like you went inside of where they toss trash. It's not nice looking at all. This garland you guys see me hanging up, I got it for $6.48, something like that. Maybe it was $6.98 at Walmart, and it's their Rochester garland. It's 9 feet long, and it's a very good price, but let me tell you, it is very hard to hang on a wall for some reason. Like, I was struggling trying to get this thing to stay up, so I used some pin needles to help push it in place, and then I used command strips, and I'm actually not the biggest fan of using command strips anymore. I still do it, but I try to limit my use of them, because lately I feel like anytime I put a command strip up and I peel it, it takes my paint off with it, and it's like super annoying. So I try to limit my command strip usage. So I finished up the front room, and there's one more room I was going to decorate, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I did, and that was the bathroom. So the bathroom is the only other room inside of this house that is completely done, and so I actually uploaded a before and after yesterday on my YouTube channel if you're interested, because my bathroom did not look like this before, and I uploaded that on purpose because I knew I was going to be changing it out for Christmas. So I was like, let me upload this now, because if I try to do it later, it's just not gonna make sense. So I bought some items from Home Goods. I got an Eddie Bauer shower curtain, and then I added some Ray Dunn soap dispenser and toothbrush holder. The other item that I added was a Christmas tree I DIY'd and this little sign from Michaels, and that's all I added to the inside of my bathroom, and it just looks so cute. It's very magical looking as well. I don't think I'm gonna put fairy lights inside of there though. I don't know, it's just fairy lights inside of the bathroom doesn't sound the best to me. And then I was done decorating my front room and my washroom. I love the way everything came out. I'm very happy that the front part of my house, like I said, is more rustic and neutral tones, and then the back part of it has a little bit more green and red, because I love my neutral decor, but at the same time, the kid in me especially wants those classic colors. So it's a little bit of both worlds. I think one day eventually I want to do like, and by one day I mean one Christmas, I want to do like a gingerbread theme. I always wanted like a gingerbread house, especially like on the outside, to make it look like a gingerbread house. The only thing is that would probably be super expensive, so it's more of a dream right now for me. But right now I just have more of like the farmhouse type of decor, which I absolutely love. And like I said, lots of these things that you see there's DIYs for, and if they're not, chances are it's from Hobby Lobby, Burlington, Ross, Dollar Tree, Target, or At Home. It's pretty much the only places that I go to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see more videos like this. I know people like to watch people clean, and so this is like my first time doing it. Not for very long, but I was like, you know what, let me just incorporate this into that, because I know that people like those type of videos, so I was like, let me give it a shot. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.